First of all, and kind of unrelated to the main meat of this video, if you recognize what this song is and why I'm using it on a Hulk video, you are an absolute GOAT and we need you in this channel. Anyways, I know, I already have a Hulk video and this is just me doubling down on the same character instead of doing any videos on like the 30 or 35 characters that I've yet to talk about at all. But I got my lord, so I get to say what goes, and Hulk is always in season. Because many people think that he has somehow gotten worse, especially since his peak in season 1, and I'm here to disprove those claims that absolutely no one is holding against me. They're just kind of things that are being said at random, but as a Hulk main, by obligation essentially, I didn't even intend to be one, it just kind of happened. It is my sworn duty to prove to you that this character can actually work. Not only that, he is good. Now, don't take me the wrong way, he's not crazy, he isn't cracked, I wouldn't say he's meta. I mean, he works against flyers if you make his jump work, but even I, with a lord, find the jump like inconsistent. Sometimes you jump straight to a flyer and it just doesn't grab them, okay? But the meta regardless, he still works just fine and he's still very good at what he does, which is just picking a person, preferably a squishy, and punching them until they die. Punching them through shields, punching them through barriers, waiting through bubbles. It just works. And the fact that Hulk has the best survivability out of any tank, don't at me. The Venom has like an 8-second cooldown on his swing, I can just jump around all game. No offense. You can choose which opportunities you take, or you can just choose to not commit to a dive. Like you jump on an enemy support, they pop an ultimate, you can just go away. Magneto bubbles them, you can just jump away to another target. And you can easily go from pummeling on the tanks to jumping to their backline and just switching to the supports, or just pestering the DPS. And with your bubble that you can apply to yourself and your team, you can ignore a lot of effects and just go wild on the enemy team for as long as you desire. Except no, not really. Here, there's a trick to his mobility, and that is actually use his mobility. Like pro tip from like a Hulk player, please. Like his mobility isn't just to engage. You're on 100 HP, get out. They nailed the hero fantasy a little too hard on this game, because I find myself playing Hulk, even with all the experience that I have, just being overly aggressive for no reason and to no benefit to myself in situations in which of course I'll die, of course I'll get turned to banner, and at that point it's over. But I just can't control it, I just love beating people. But if you take anything out of this video, please know when to retreat. If you drop to 200 or so HP and you aren't being rapidly healed, just get out of there, unless you have your ultimate and you survive, but that's the point of it now, because it doesn't kill, especially right now. Do not expect to kill much with it unless you can masterfully weave out who and when you're attacking them. I've never quite been able to combo it completely perfectly, and in this meta in particular it's kind of hard to use to its fullest potential, but it's useful, even if it's just for surviving. Which is another thing, even without getting away, Hulk is very survivable, very unkillable, very big HP bar, especially in the ult. The shield makes it so every 10 seconds he functionally has like another 100 or 200 HP. He can always get back to his healers and then get back in the fight in like 5 seconds. And you just end up going a lot of matches with the most damage block, just like 20k, 30k, 40k, even in quick play. And it's kind of ridiculous. And if you're just picking up Hulk especially, but even I myself find this occurring, you're gonna suffer. You're gonna go several matches just dying and coming back from spawn with your enhanced mobility just to die faster. And just repeat the process ad infinitum. And you just end up going like 5-5 with the most damage blocked, and yeah, that's just gonna happen endlessly. You're just gonna be a bullet sponge. People are just going to be beating on you all the time because the Hulk is gigantic and has only the bubble as shield, which doesn't even last that long. But even with that, he is still good. The fact that people are going to constantly be targeting you can be turned to an advantage, since you know it enables the entire rest of your team to just hammer at the enemy team. You know, that is already not accounting for the fact that you're probably going to be very successful just jumping in their backline and beating the hell out of them. He doesn't do that much burst damage unless you can like punch, stun, punch, clap, punch consistently. But even then, like, people are going to be dodging, so they're not just going to let you get away with that. But he has very consistent damage because, well, he can just keep punching. His main source of damage is punching, which is his primary, so he can just keep going at it. Winning on this guy feels good. You get to steamroll people, and I've already said very good damage, good mobility, and good survivability. And he doesn't really have much else. There isn't like a complicated mechanic or like a unique passive here. He has the stun, which is like technically CC, but like, come on. It's very effective, like exiling is very unique, but it's one ability, really. And it does take a great amount of skill to land it consistently. Most of the time you're gonna be either missing or hitting tanks. However, I see a lot of discourse going around, and by that of course I mean in Hell's platform, Twitter, or follow me on Twitter, that's saying that Hulk is 1, too easy and 2 bad, which, yes, these two things can be true at once. I mean, look at Moon Knight, haha, they killed him, they killed my man. But, yes, he's mechanically easy, simple at the very least, because he kind of needs to be. I mean, he's the Hulk, he just punches, not to mention he's a tank. If he were mechanically complex, especially considering tanks are in the minority of the characters, it'd be very hard to make an argument to play Hulk over anybody else. However, what he lacks in mechanical skill, you very much need game sense and decision making, every other manner of more theoretical skill that isn't just aim good in order to succeed at this guy. And when you don't succeed, you definitely feel it. You feel it a lot, let me tell you that. If you intend to play Hulk for any extended period of time, you have to have mental resilience, the likes of which has not been seen since Greek mythological times. Because again, everyone is just going to be shooting you. Every single DPS support is going to hit you and then someone else, maybe, if they feel like it, but it'll probably be a solo ult. The hell is just going to be shooting you all the time, and of course he's going to land all of them because you're a massive headbox. All the flyers are going to be pestering you, but you don't care, right? You can handle like 5 losses in a row because you get to play Hulk, and that's the wondrous part, isn't it? I mean, it's just fun to beat on people no matter the context, but when you're the one being beat on, it just kind of isn't as fun. It's almost like a real Hulk plotline. Other than that, I don't see why people think he's bad. There are maybe a couple of reasons. One, he lost the team up with Strange and then with Iron Man, and Strange definitely felt it when they initially removed it, and he's been getting nerfed a lot, so he's definitely felt like getting worse, but Hulk didn't really rely on Strange being there, let alone having a 10% damage boost on his AoE attack, so it's not like he got significantly worse because of it. Losing Iron Man was more palpable, but Iron Man is still good now, especially with all the flyers going around. So it's not like Hulk Iron Man suddenly doesn't work, it's just that he doesn't have the team up, which is, if anything, it's almost like it's good for Hulk, because Iron Man doesn't need to rely on it. And he has Namor now, which he also doesn't really need to care about that much, to be honest. I mean, like, if you succeed at Hulk, you can succeed by yourself or with the team ups. And if you lose as Hulk, no amount of team ups get you out of that one. You're going to suffer. Another potential reason people bring this up is because dive got worse in general. Like, a lot of dive heroes got nerfed. Just big sustain is in the house now. Bunch of flyers, bunch of sustaining tanks. Magneto, fear him probably, unless he misses, which is very likely because it's kind of hard to aim. But no, dive still works, especially because supports haven't really gotten much different, so you can still just go for the Invisible Woman, go for the Luna Snow, go for the Autumn Warlock, and beat their heads in. And dive still works greatly, which is good for Hulk because Hulk still works, and he works great, and he's very fun to play still, and very good. Parenthesis, asterisk, only if you're winning. Certain heroes definitely got worse, I'll tell you that, but like, we've all mourned the death of Black Panther enough now, if that guy was ever even really alive. With this, I hope to have dispelled all doubts of our caveman friend being bad. A punch thing really hard on face good, if that needed to be said, which for some reason apparently it did. But I also just wanted to make a video on Hulk. It's not like I'm strictly bound to any care for the competitive scene or proving or disproving which characters are good for climbing. I mean, that I could do that, but that's not really what I'm doing here. I just like playing Hulk, and I have fun playing Hulk, because games are about having fun. You would be surprised. And he's fun when I'm winning. But I wouldn't make a video on losing now, would I? Anyways, watch this clip of this Psylocke getting into this weird 1v1 with me, and somehow, despite the fact that I entered as Bruce Banner and we were both in an enclosed room, I leave out alive, and she just flops. She just flops and dies. Like, Just go away. Just go invisible. Like, what are you doing? The Psylocke nerf didn't hit this hard for you to lose to Bruce Banner. Shaking my head. Can't believe people are underestimating my man this deep. I'm quite curious though. I've never really met someone else who plays Hulk that much, aside from one commenter one time. So if you have any opinions on the matter, do you play Hulk? Do you think he's good still? Is he fun? Please tell me, is there some way to have fun while getting your ass beat as this character? Because I need to find it. And if you play Hulk and you think he's bad, like why? Like, is it really that bad? Are you getting beat that badly? Because I'm sorry for you. Like my brother. Like, I'm always open to talk. If you don't play him though, then you're uneducated and missing out. Anyway, you are free to speak your thoughts, but I won't be valuing them. Yeah, just kidding. The comments, I mean, they're always open. Like engage in conversation. The rest of the people exist. We can share our opinions and have disagreements without trying to kill each other or calling each other slurs. That's something that is possible here. While I still have you want to see a cool Hulk trick? Just look at my ult charge in this clip. Just look at it. From 21% to 71% with one attack. I got you with that one, didn't I? You liked it? Well, now you gotta like and subscribe. I got you. You gotta admit this time I got you. Please tell me I got you. Please. That's your sign that this video is about to end. However, did you know that this happens if you meet like two Hulks jumping mid-air? They just kind of like bounce chests against each other and then just both flop to the ground, almost like some JoJo's Bizarre Adventure stuff. It's kind of humorous. Also, there's a little like ring sound effect. That's a cool little trinket that only plays if you have the World Breaker Hulk skin. And it's kind of satisfying to listen to every time you just grab someone out of the air with your leap.